from Kennesaw, Georgia, and Fifth Third Bank Stadium. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the Liberty Flames and the Kennesaw State Owls. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the Owls head coach before the game. One of the things he's doing and his offensive coordinator is to make sure their wonderful wide receiver gets the ball. This transfer came in and has really put up yards and been productive. Close to 1,000 yards here today. He said, we're going to look on the play sheet, make sure we're getting him the ball, keeping track of how many times he's touching it. That's the game plan they're starting with. I'll keep you posted how that looks here in the first quarter. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. The run inside. It's Udo. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw, it's Henderson. Dumps it off in the flats. Breaks into the open. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Maybe some room here. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
You want to get the crowd out of the game? Make it boring. Pound the football. Run the football right at them. It takes the juice away. It takes that sauce away. You don't get to those third down situations where they get absolutely bonkers and it's hard for the quarterback to even think. Just run the football right at them.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. That's caught. It's Davis. Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39.
Well, one of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Running inside. It's Udo. For just a minute, let's take a look at Liberty. They've climbed into the top 25. Nothing has been given to these guys, but they're quickly becoming a problem for everybody else.
Well, they are, and they earned that number beside their name. They've played really, really well. The question is now, can you keep it? David, how many times in the past have we seen a team outside the top 25 finally get ranked and then get blown out the very next week?
And there's not a lot of difference between 25 and 45 a lot of times. So many people close together, so earn that ranking and try to keep climbing.
He might want another play. Looking to throw, it's Henderson. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Turn, headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Flames. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Kennesaw State's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Ricky Collins coming off a 400-yard, 3-touchdown outing in his last appearance. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Morgan. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. Let's talk for just a second about Kennesaw State. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star offensive lineman gives them a verbal, and this is the type of talent they... There's a crease. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Owls racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Booker. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. Wants to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's Bryson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy.
Snags it and he's open. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. And the Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. Pulls and fires complete. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The play action fake. He wants it all. To the end zone, and it's picked off. Looking for more room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll go with a direct snap. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Ground game really important. Let's take a look at how these running backs have fared through 1 quarter of play. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down.
Bingo, Ruben, bingo, Ruben.
Might as well stick with him. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The offense in hurry-up mode.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory. Dropping back, it's Henderson. Flips it out in the flat. 7-yard pickup on that one. It's now 2nd and 3.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
Man, nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, understanding the big fella's open. And the big fella, I don't mean an offensive lineman anymore. That's what tight ends used to be, is just an extension of the O-line. These guys are now extensions at receiver. They can make big plays, get him the ball, run after the catch.
Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice his safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
Motion from the wideout. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Udo. Could not make his way to the corner.
Love the play by the defense. They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play. After the catch, they're able to make the tackle right away, and now they've set up 3rd down.
The run inside. It's Udo. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Yeah, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that third and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a fourth down.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. On the run, it's Morgan. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Line getting set on second down. Looking downfield, it's Collins. Fires to the tight end. There he goes. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Finds his big tight end. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
Lets it fly. Catch in the middle, it's Rodgers. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
And if you're going to play zone coverage, man, you've got to get to the quarterback, because those holes are going to pop open at some point. Nice job hanging in the pocket. Good protection by the offensive line. Finding
strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Booker. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
Under fire. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Running inside, it's Coleman. Gets it out to the 16-yard line, and it'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Tight end now in motion. Back to pass, it's Henderson. Swings it out to his running back. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. On the left side, here's Coleman. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. The Flames have it with a 1st and 10. Off play action. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Rolling right and going deep. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And for a defense, it's not always about sacks, but sometimes it's about getting that quarterback off his spot where he feels very comfortable, and they get him flushed outside of the pocket, and good perimeter defense. He rolls to the right. Everybody's still covering their guys, moving across the field with the QB. Nowhere to go with the football.
3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Looking to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Bought a little time, lets it go. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
And this offense chooses to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed. Now, early in the game, a chance to create.
He'll off one deep down the left side. Makes a deep grab. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. Right down the boulevard, it's good. That'll bring him to within 4. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, they're trying to pounce on their opponent with the lead in the second half, trying to steal a possession, but give the return team credit. They may not have been set up perfectly for that onside kick, but they're Johnny on the spot, and now their offense is licking their chops, hoping to go down and score.
Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The Owls want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Fires on the run. Got it in stride inside the 20. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. From the red zone, it's Morgan. And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To the air, it's Collins. It's complete to the right. Touchdown, Owls! They take the lead with the 6.
And there's so many targets to focus on and so many elite playmakers, and they just lost him. They lost the running back out of the backfield. He catches the football, does the rest, takes it into the end zone. What a nice weapon to have on your team.
And the extra point is good. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. They tried to get the wall set up for him, not quite enough for the huge play, but a good job to give his offense some breathing room. The Flames come out ready to go to work on offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively.
Finding some room. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
And I love this because you got 2nd and really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get 3rd and manageable. Nice job getting the run. Not only a positive run, shoot, you almost got the first down. Now you're set up for good success on 3rd down.
Touchdown, Liberty! They surge on top with the score, and can you feel this upset percolating?
Yeah, dude, if I'm a DC, I'm throwing my clipboard. I'm throwing my hands up in the air. What do you want me to do? I mean, this is unbelievable, having a guy this dynamic at the quarterback spot that can take it 50-plus and make it look that easy. You stop it.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Got the quick completion. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8.
I'm trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Looking left. Wide open downfield. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. It's complete on the right side. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Kennesaw State right back to work. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Dropping back, it's Collins. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working. And
lets it fly deep downfield. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Here comes Liberty's offense, and we'll see what they have dialed up for this drive. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 45 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run him. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
And I don't want to marginalize you guys' athletic ability, but I feel like Palmer and Davis both could have ran through that hole. I mean, that was unbelievable job by the offensive line, paving the way. He's getting to the second level before he's even getting contacted. That better change for this defense, or they're going to be in for a long game.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to pass, it's Henderson. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Offense changing the play. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. He's got him. Breaks into the open. A huge pickup on this play. They finally get him out of bounds, and that is some kind of way to wrap up the 3rd quarter. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. So 1st down will open up the final period. He goes right back to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Person.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job increasing. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Coleman. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
Yeah, and if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. He's now up to 83 yards rushing and getting ever closer to that 1,200-yard mark. Touchdown, Flames! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They put up another score here in the 4th, and they are well on their way to an 11-1 regular season. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point 4th quarter lead.
Kennesaw State, 10.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must get something done here to have a chance to pull it out late. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. Kennesaw State right back to work.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
He'll keep it on second down. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. To the air, it's Collins. Makes the grab on the left. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field.
Makes a grab and room to run. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Owls in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. A 5-yard gain there, and it's a first down.
Most offensive coordinators want to be really aggressive on second and short. And I love the quarterback here. He drops back the pass thinking being aggressive. Nothing available. Scramble. Give me an easy first down.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll throws toward the end zone. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. The run inside. It's Davis. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. So they'll use a timeout here, 1 more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well.
Big third down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on third down.
Got his man. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. And the Flames come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. At the 40, there he goes. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. Timeout called by the defense, 2:09 remaining on the clock. With the draw, it's Coleman. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Running inside, it's Davis. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. To the air, it's Collins. Snagged out of the air. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. The Owls come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Got a little grass. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
So now it's 2nd and long.
22.
Looking to fire. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Dean. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Collins. Under fire. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Pocket breaking down. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff understanding